So, over the last two title updates, we have been given two different changes to PvP that nobody asked for, and it, in fact, is making the PvP community upset because these are changes not only did they not ask for, but it's also hindering the overall experience in both conflict and the dark zone. Now, what I'm going to do in today's video is I'm going to explain these two hidden changes that happened to PvP that's really upsetting everybody, and then I'm going to give you a nice little gem here at the end. So don't worry, I don't want to spoil it. So here we go. What's going on, YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video, so sit back, relax, grab that popcorn, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know what you think in the comments section below. But what are these two hidden changes to PvP that's really upsetting everybody? Well, let me go ahead and show you just really quick. It's super simple to show you. Now, one is a change in conflict, and one is a change in the dark zone. Now, the dark zone, it's really annoying, but it is what it is. And conflict, it's like unbearable to where the community is really upset. And I'll explain conflict in just a second. Now, here is the dark zone, right? So if I'm playing solo in the dark zone, a nice tool that is given to you is that you can see nearby players. So say I'm running over here and I'm shooting some NPCs or whatever, I could go to my social and I would be able to see the nearby players. That way I could see if this was empty or not around me. Or I could also see if I'm extracting, you know, if there were players nearby. Now, for the last update or so, it has been changed to where the nearby is actually way down here at the very bottom of your social. So for some reason, they flipped it to where right under invites was nearby, and now it's all the way at the bottom to where you can't just go click on social and see if there's someone nearby. Now you have to run around, click, go to social, go down here, tab down here, and then see. Now, it's more annoying than anything. You can still access it, but it is, you know, it is what it is. Now, a lot of people have been reaching out to me talking about that, how, you know, how annoying that is as a solo player. You're getting got by teams because either you don't know where the nearby HUD is now, or you can't, you know, get there in time and then they jump you. So again, it's in your social, but instead of at the top, they put it at the very bottom now. So you have to tab all the way down. All right. So that's one hidden change that is really upsetting a lot of people in the PvP community. Now let's talk about the bigger change that is really rocking the PvP community, and that's in conflict. So right now in conflict, there is a 3 times XP event. It's getting a lot of people to play conflict. You can see right here for the next 4 days, we have a ×3 multiplier. Now the problem is that for some reason, they changed the kill to assist in conflict. So let me explain. If I were to take down an enemy, it would say I downed them on the kill feed. Now, usually, if I was the one that downed them, by the time they bled out, you know, they're bleeding out, whatever, or they give up, or someone else shoots them, or someone smacks them, whatever, as soon as they would die, it would say, you know, I got that kill because I'm the one that downed them. However, now, with the latest title update, they changed it to where now it doesn't matter who downs the player. It could be anybody, but whoever gets the last bullet is the one that gets the kill. So, if you're a sniper player, if you're a one-shot player and you're one-shotting enemies from a mile away, you're not going to get those kills anymore because your teammates are typically going to run up in there and, you know, take them out. So then whoever takes them out gets that kill. And this is a change that is really pissing off people in the PvP community, Because say I have, I don't know, let's say I'm running all reds, right? I'm running an all red build and I'm right next to somebody who's running an all blue build. Now, if we are running together and shooting the same enemy, say I take away all their armor and health and I down them, and then my teammate just finishes them off and is running with me the whole time. While I reload, they just finish them off every single time. Well, that would give them the kill every single time and give me the damage dealt, but then it would only give me an assist. Now, a lot of people would be like, well, why is that such a big deal? In conflict, and especially during a conflict XP event, kill XP gives you more XP than an assist. So if I end a game with 10 kills and 0 deaths, I would get a lot of XP. Whereas if I were to get 0 kills, 0 deaths, but 10 assists, it would nowhere near be the equivalent in XP. And in fact, it would be very, very, very low to where it would probably upset you to the point where you would probably not want to play anymore. Now, I've already heard from sniper players where they're sniping the enemy and then their teammates are just running in and cleaning them all up. They're not getting any kills anymore at all because they have to reload or they have to run over there and try to finish the kill even though they're the sniper. You see what I'm getting at? So these changes are really shaking up the PvP community when the PvP community is already very small in this game compared to the first. And that is obviously because PvP does not get love in the Division 2. And in fact, the last PvP update was when they added Wharf to Skirmish, or to Conflict, and that was right around Warlords of New York. So that was the very last PvP update ever. Now, yes, they have changed some UI things, and yes, they are trying to do some balancing and whatnot, but as far as adding or doing any major PvP things at all, there has not been any for about 5 years. It's been quite a while. I mean, we're already about halfway through year 6, and I'm talking about changes that happened right after year 1. So, I mean, it is quite a while. Now, with this, I'm going to end you with a nice little rant that I did earlier on my live stream because PvP was a big question during my live stream because during my live streams, I love to PvP. I'm a big conflict player. I love it. And in Division 1, I was a big Last Stand, Survival, and Dark Zone player. I do enjoy PvP a lot. I've met a lot of really cool people, and I enjoy the competition. It's a lot of fun. I can PvP every day because I know every day my teams could be different. Now, this is something that I feel the developers or just in general, the division is just not really catering to right now because I think, in my opinion, that's what the division Heartland was supposed to do. It was supposed to be your big PvP lollipop, you know, our new shiny toy, where all the PvP players would go over there. And then that way they would just focus on PvE on their big Division 2 game. Now, obviously, they canceled the Division Heartland, and now we're stuck with no PvP updates, no PvP love, and now we're getting these changes that nobody asked for. So, without further ado, I'm going to leave you with a nice little rant I did during my live stream. Hit the like, support the channel. I do daily Division content. Ring that notification bell. You know the whole YouTube spiel. Shout out where you're from, and I'll see you in the comment section. Peace out. Enjoy the rest of your day. Flipped kills and assists, which sucks. Yeah, I have to make a video on that. Yeah, it is shitty. It is shitty. And they changed the nearby in DZ. They're literally doing... Alright, look, guys. Don't tell anybody, okay? Is this a safe space to talk? Is this safe? Is this a good safe space? I need to feel seen. I need to feel seen and safe. Anyways. Alright, this is a safe space to talk. Okay. The devs don't play PvP. the devs do not play PvP. So all of these PvP changes are from people who do not PvP. So what's happening is we're getting all of these weird changes that nobody in PvP have ever even thought to change. Like, why would you change the nearby on the Dark Zone social? Why would you change the assists and the kills in conflict? These things were never even thought of. Like, no one ever wanted these changes. And in fact, everybody in PvP is pissed off because of these changes. So who were you actually targeting with these PvP changes? Not only that, but I know personally everybody in the PvP ETF. I personally know all of them. And not one thing has ever been done in the PvP ETF. So who's making these PvP changes? And who's telling them to make these PvP changes? Because these PvP changes are bullshit. Why would you flip the kills and assists in conflict? That makes no sense. Why would you move the nearby on the social in the Dark Zone? That was the best way as a solo player in the Dark Zone to see if someone's about to jump you. Like, it's just stupid. Like, why would they make those changes? It seems as if they just think of something and they're like, oh yeah, that's different. Let's do it. Which is fine. It's okay to be different. But no one asked for it. You know, it's like, why change it? Why not change something that people are actually asking for? You know what I mean? And that's where I personally have a little gripe where it comes to PvP, because I PvP every day. I PvP on all platforms. I have always PvP'd. Forever. In Division 1, it was Dark Zone and Survival every day. And in Division 2, it's Conflict. I conflict every day. I mean, it's PvP, nonstop, every day. Like, I'm in it every single day. And the thing is that I don't know anybody that has ever asked for these changes that we're seeing. Another thing was they were trying to put turrets in conflict. Why? Why would you do that? You know why? It's because they thought to themselves, well, we have turrets in the Dark Zone. Why don't we just put turrets in conflict? And they didn't think, well, the maps are so small that if you put turrets, you would actually shrink the map by another third because of the range of those turrets. And all that does is it just pushes the spawn camping even further. And it's just, none of these things make sense. Where if they like legit just sat me down once a month and just talked to me about certain parts of the game, I could tell them a whole bunch of shit they don't even know about. And it's because I'm in it every day. I don't take time off. I don't jump ship. I don't get bored and take a fucking hiatus. I don't say I'm a part of the community, but I only play 2 days a week. No, I'm here every day. Like, come on. It's just, a lot of these changes are not asked for, and it seems as if somebody got a new position, and they just want to say on their resume that they changed X number of things in a game to make it better. That's what it's looking like. It's looking like a stepstone with no substance, where we could actually benefit from it if they actually did something for real for PvP. Like, make Kinley College 3 different conflict maps. Make Student Union a conflict map, make the library a conflict map, and make the Metro a conflict map. Or make the entire thing a Dark Zone, like a new type of Dark Zone that has all of these different, locations in it. Either way, you're using the asset that you already have. Why not do that? It doesn't make sense why they wouldn't even touch PvP. And it's because they're going, it's weird, but they decided to go a pure PvE route. And then they were hoping that Heartland
would scratch the PvP for us. So what did they do? They went straight PvE thinking, oh, well, Heartland's coming out. Everyone's going to love Heartland. And then they canceled that shit. So not only did they not give us any PvP at all, but then they canceled the one thing that PvP had going for it. So now we have no PvP. And then they're making these little changes that no one's asking for. And it's like, bro, do you know what pays your bills? Fucking PvP. Do you know why the Division 1 was so big? It's because the fucking Dark Zone was full every day. Every day in the Division 1, the Dark Zone was full every day. I'm not joking. On every platform. Until the Division 2 came out. And even now, the Dark Zone's still popping in Division 1. But PvP is what kept it going. That's what keeps your player base coming back every day. They don't want to play the same missions every day, but they'll fucking PvP every day. I swear to you. I fucking swear. I swear to you. We'll PvP every day. But we're not going to do the same mission every single day. I'm going to get burnt out. Why do you think I'll do raids, and then I'll do incursions, and then I'll do some summit, and then I'll do some speed runs, and then I'll do some descent? It's because I don't want to get burnt out. And that's what they're doing to people. They're like, hey, just play PvE. Hey, just play PvE. Hey, just play PvE. And it's like, you're going to make us all burnt out. But if you were to pepper in some PvP love, I guarantee the player base would jump up 10, 20%. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I'd put a whole bunch of money on that. If you gave us some PvP updates, your player base, your daily player base, would jump at least 10 to 20%. At least. I would even go 30%. Because we are all begging for PvP. Fucking begging. Give us a Dark Zone. Give us Survival. Give us Last Stand. Give us new conflict maps. We are begging them. And you know what they keep doing? Nah. PvP's not on our priority list right now. Maybe after this. You know, I have on tape. I recorded the shit. Yannick said in year 4, PvP would be our focus on the third update, on the third season of year 4. I have on tape Yannick then saying PvP will be the focus as soon as Descent comes out in year 5. Then I have on tape Yannick saying that in year 6 PvP will have focus. And then I have on tape Yannick saying in year 6 PvP is not really a priority right now. Maybe later. If you're here trying to ask me questions on survival or PvP, you might as well leave. Legit is what he said on tape. Like, come on. Way to kick the rock down the road, man. And the rock, or the can down the road, whatever, it's us. It's PvP players. They're just kicking us down the road. Fucking kicking us. Knowing that would pay all their fucking bills. Like, yeah, you can push your outfits. Push your outfits. Keep doing it. Push your fucking outfits. Yeah, you're going to scratch the itch on a quarter of your demographic who has the disposable income, who has the rich parents or whatever the fuck that's going to buy all your stupid outfits. Sure, go for it. I mean, yeah, some of them look fucking legit. I got the Toy Story one. I got that shit real quick. Look at this. This outfit's badass, man. This one right here, badass. I love it. But how long is that going to fucking work? How long are we going to keep doing the same stupid fucking missions? How long? How long? But if you gave us a PvP update, I swear to God, give us a PvP update. I swear to God, your player base would jump. I'm thinking around 20%. I swear. I know so many people who are a part of the PvP ETF who don't even play the game anymore. It's just, it's sad. Anyways. Sorry about the rant. Let's keep going. What am I doing here? Oh, I'm doing PvP. All right. I see you, Scooby. What up? I apologize for the rant. My bad, guys. My bad.